I said, you can be stupid and know we're getting fucked.
You tell him, Stavros. Let's talk about it.
I'll tell you that, and I'll say stop. Like I'll say, get the ruling class's dick out of your mouth, and just admit it's not immigrants and trans people that are the reason your life's bad. It's because there's tax cuts going to the 0.001%. It's because of inequality. I can say that, and I think that's true overall.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you really believe that illegal immigrants are getting billions, if not trillions of dollars through the social services in our country? I ask you that because you also do know that we have a wealth gap, right? The top 10% of households consistently holds the largest share of the nation's total wealth. As of early 2024, the top 10% of households held approximately 60% of all of the wealth within the United States. That means for the rest of us, we have 40% of the pie. Okay? Already it doesn't math. The top 1% within that 10% hold half of that. Half of what they have. 30 to 31% of the total country's wealth. You know, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. So just by knowing that alone, I asked you a question. Uh, who is taking more money from the United States? Is it brown people or is it guys like Elon and Bezos? You know the answer. You know the answer. And in case you were curious, white non-Hispanic households collectively holds an overwhelming majority of the nation's total wealth, estimated to be over 80% of all household assets. But you know already as well, right? Because when you think of money, right, it's not an endless, unlimited amount of money. There's a pie. If you're thinking, hey, I'm not talking about household income or money, I'm talking about money that funds social services if somebody needs help at the doctor's office or needs help with food, right? But that's the same money. It's the same money. Yes, that's taxpayer money, right? We all pay taxes. Most of us do. I pay taxes. You know those taxes that you have to fill out every year, and if you fill them out wrong, the scary IRS is gonna come down and get you, right? That money funds the very things that you have seen many families not get during this shutdown. Okay, hold that thought. So knowing that that money comes out of your paycheck, right? And again, we only get 40% of the pie. You're not part of that 10%, right? And you know you get even less than that if you are not white, right? Generally. Mind you, just so we're clear here, Asian households are a bit of a outside of this. They apparently do make a good amount money, a good amount of money as well, which I did not expect that when I was looking into this. My point is, why do we pretend as if this isn't true? The illegals are taking our money. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't math, especially when you know where the money is. Raise your hand if you work for a large company. You know, one with a CEO that makes a lot more than you. Hey, raise your hand if you work at Starbucks, for example. 2024, by the way, I don't think this is every year, but the Starbucks CEO earned a pay package that was approximately 6,666 times the compensation of the median Starbucks worker. I'm going to move my head around so you can see all of it. I'm not trying to hide anything. But there's the CEO's total compensation. There's the median Starbucks worker annual pay. There's the ratio. This is an extreme ratio that was made up of a lot of it was made up of stock awards, right? Again, that's money. It's money, all part of the pie. You would think we could take a good chunk of that money and help it fund services that help people in need if they need medical services or food, right? 300 million going into the White House ballroom. That money coming from various rich companies and people. If they can pull that kind of money for a White House ballroom, why can't they pull that kind of money for us? And I know they already do and donate to charities, but you know what I'm saying. That's why I don't feel like Zoran Mamdami's goal of taxing the rich is that far off from the truth. There are quite a few countries where that is the norm. They just have that social safety net for everybody. But why do we pretend like that is not what needs to be done here? All I'm saying is we are focusing energy toward the wrong groups of people. You know that. I'm just being clear. You know that. If you didn't know that before, you know that now. You know it now. Why do we insist to put the rich on the pedestal, but we vilify those who make far less, who benefit from far? I mean, I have to be honest with you. If anybody needs medical attention or needs food, I hope they get it. I don't care where the money comes from. If it comes from my taxes, that's good. Because that means if I get sick or if I need food, hopefully that I can get the same. Right? That's how it works. That's how the social service works, right? Because we are a community. We are a team. Don't let them gaslight you and tell you otherwise. That you're going to be the next Elon Musk. Therefore, that is why you must put them on the pedestal. I have some homework for you. Watch Fight Club. Watch Fight Club. No, I'm not trying to be like Tyler Durden. No. But he makes a point about being mad about the lies that they told us. That we're going to be a superstar or super rich, super successful, whatever. I'm not saying you're not going to do that. I'm just saying they tell you this. So you hold those people up and you ignore where the money is really being taken from. All right, I'm done. Let me know what you think. Give me a like and share if you like what I'm saying. Subscribe if you really like what I'm saying. Comment either way. And if you don't agree with me, look it up. Talk to me about it. Let me know where I'm off base. Let's have a conversation. And yeah, I will talk to you later.